Hi, it's Jeff Borham, owner of Team Borham at eXp Realty. And what the heck is going to happen in the real estate market between now and the end of the year? There is so much going on globally, nationally, and hyper local in your marketplace that's going to determine that. But let's hit on some of the points. We have a continuation of the Ukraine-Russia war, which is causing an increase in inflation throughout the world. We also now have conflict in the Middle East with the Israeli-Hamas war. So there are geopolitical risks out there that can affect interest rates and inflation. So we have to keep a close eye on that. Locally in the United States, and I say locally versus global, so in the United States of America, there's all kinds of stuff we're about to head into. Oh my goodness. You guys know we're starting an election year. And what's fascinating is that election years have a history of actually being pretty bullish in the stock market and the real estate market because of something called status quo. Not a lot of change is really going to happen politically in the United States in 2024, which means that we have stability in what's going on as far as legislation and regulation in the business world. So at least there's some stability business-wise here in the United States of America. The biggest thing we're still watching, though, is inflation. We're continuing to see the deterioration of core inflation coming back down to where the Fed wants it to be. In fact, the way the Fed looks at inflation is a 12-month look-back cycle. If they were using real inflation numbers from today, including real estate in that CPI, because shelter costs are 43+% of the CPI would only be at 2.5% today if they were using real-time inflation versus a rolling 12 months. So you're going to see inflation numbers come back down towards that 2% that the Fed is looking for, which means interest rates are going to follow. Right now, in fact, is one of the largest spreads ever in interest rates from where the 10-year treasury is and where the 30-year mortgage note actually is. That means there is automatic compression built into these numbers. So look out for those interest rates to come down, which is going to cause prices to hold firm or even start going back up again here in the United States of America for real estate because inventory levels are still so low. So look for a continuation of the same. We're going to have low inventory in the United States of America. We're going to start seeing interest rates float back down, which is going to cause buyer demand to come back up, which will keep our market nice and healthy here.